11 o'clock on this late Tuesday night, April 10th, 2018. It is time now for the Peter Channel. 11 o'clock news on this late Tuesday night, April 10th, 2018. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It's 11 o'clock on this late Tuesday night, and it's 29 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories of Peter Channel. 11 o'clock news is... Secretary apologizes for misperformance. Sanders and Grillo over Facebook's failings. President Trump weighs more robust military strike against Syria. Raids on Trump lawyers short records of payment to women. Trump orders top to bottom review of welfare programs. Teachers post that disrupt students, rude parents, and measly salary goes viral. EPA assesses threats to Twitter to justify prudent spending. Loud America takes Trump's foregoing to summit in stride. Xi pledges a more open China, increased imports and lower auto tariffs. 112-year-old Japanese man is the world's oldest living male. Air Control warns airlines of possible missile strikes into Syria. White House said Trump certainly believes he has the power to fire Miller. Considers the rate over GOP spending hypocrisy. European Commission raids offices and sports broadcasting investigation. Toronto lays off most of the remaining workforce. France can bring criminal charges against human judges will. Meanwhile, Bank of America will stop letting the makers of assault-style guns. In Taunton, it was a kind of place where you could get pancakes and eggs at 2 in the afternoon and a chow mein sandwich at 6 in the morning. It was a kind of place where workers in it tell you as Oak Street Cafe at the Blue Bus Terminal on 10 Oak Street closes doors after 17 years in business. 6 Taunton liquor stores caught in sting selling the minors. In Whitman, the police say the school van was within the crossing gates when a commuter rail train passed by on Monday evening. South West Bridgewater rollover at Crescent and North Elm Street has a bad reputation. SpaceX not to blame for Zuma spy satellite launch failure. An ultra-powerful failure erupted from our nearest neighbor star. NASA's Juno snapped another photo of the Jupiter that looks like a watercolor painting. If Obama was an alien spacecraft, it's keeping quiet so far. Fake pot likely tainted rat poison kills 3 and sickens 100 people. What ails America? The answer varies from state to state. Peter Chill News Time is 11 o'clock on this late Tuesday night. Time now for Peter Chill Traffic and Transit Check on this late Tuesday night. Baby! Let's start off on the MBTA where the subway, commuter rail, and the ferries are all looking good. Okay, let's take a look at the highways and byways of New England on this late Tuesday night. In Rhode Island, 195 eastbound side. Also Washington Bridge, 295 on the northbound side. A little slow just around the Route 12 area in Creston, Rhode Island. Jamestown Bridge to the eastbound side. A little slow. Sagamore Bridge on both ends of the back around the Sagamore area. Route 6. Route 3 on the northbound side. A little slow between 44 Plymouth all the way up to Kingston. 95 on the northbound side. A little slow before Route 485 up in Mansfield. 120 on the southbound side. So the Needham stretch. 290 westbound side, a little slow after 485 on Barber. 7 Expressway on the northbound side. It is closed until early tomorrow due to some construction between Mass Ave and the Mass Pike. Mass Pike eastbound side, a little slow before the 7 Expressway out in Boston. Store Drive and eastbound side, and it's a little slow between Beacon Street all the way up to the Route 28. Longfellow Bridge on the westbound side, it's a little slow. 291 on the northbound side, a little slow after Route 91 in Springfield. 84 eastbound side, a little slow on West Hartford, Connecticut. Merritt Parkway eastbound side, a little slow Westport, Connecticut. And the main turnback on the southbound side, a little slow after the 295 in Augusta, Maine. And main turnback on the southbound side, a little slow at 302 up in Gray Bay. Peter Chill News Time is 11:01 on this late Tuesday night, and it is time now for a weather report. Take a look at the radar satellite luminance shows some snow flurries south of Leominster, Massachusetts, and rain showers In the northern suburbs of Boston, stretching from Redding and Linfield all the way down on Puberty and down on Salem, down for Revere, and stretching up to Denver, and radiating around Hamilton, Massachusetts, east of Hamilton, Mass. And radiating around Lexington, Massachusetts. And it's snowing around the Moose Lake region of Maine, and rain and sleet and snow off the southern coast of Nova Scotia, and some snow flurries around Quebec City, Quebec. And some snow flurries east of Geneva, New York, and some snow flurries from St. Mary down to Morgantown, West Virginia, and some snow flurries around the Toronto area. Currently around the region, it is temperature-wise in the region, it is in the 20s to 30s in southern New England with a 20s to 30s in northern New England with a 9-degree reading in Mount Washington, New Hampshire. Right now, Norton, it is 29 degrees, humidity 93%, 2.28 degrees, barometer 3.15 inches, rising slowly, winds west, southwest, and calm. Okay. Look at that forecast. It goes like this. Tonight, a slight touch of snow showers before midnight. Petrified after 3 a.m. wise. Mostly clouds about 29 degrees. Calm wind given. Not flat 5 miles an hour after midnight. Chance of 20%. Wednesday, Petrified before 10 a.m. wise. Putney says got about 47 degrees. Calm wind. Wednesday night, mostly clouds about 33 degrees. South for about 7 miles an hour for Thursday. Chance of showers may after 4 p.m. Increased clouds about 6 degrees. Southwest about 5 to 7 miles an hour. Chance of 30% for Thursday night. 8. Chance of showers made before 9 p.m. Mostly clouds about 45 degrees. South about 9 to 11 miles on gust side. 31 miles an hour. Chance of 30%. For Friday, most of the cities got about 6 to about 49 degrees. For Saturday, most of the cities got about 62 degrees. For Saturday night, chance of showers after 9 p.m. Mostly clouds about 32 degrees. Chance of 40%. For Sunday, chance of showers. Clouds got about 42 to about 36 degrees. Chance of 55%. And for Monday, rain, 55 degrees, a low of 41. Chance of is 70%. And for Tuesday, chance of showers. Put the cities got about 52 degrees. And chance of 30%. Peter Chill news time is 11:04 on this late Tuesday night, and it is time now for a sports report. The Boston Red Sox welcome the New York Yankees to town in the first of a 3-game series in the first of a 19-game season against the New York Yankees. The Red Sox and Yankees, baseball's hottest rivalry. And the Red Sox got out of the gates fast in the bottom of the first inning. Howdy Ramirez singles on a ground ball to center fielder Shane Robinson and Mookie Betts scores 1-0 for favorite Red Sox to the bottom of the first. And then Andrew Benintendi triples on a line drive. And right fielder Aaron Judge scores Christian Vasquez to make it 2-0. Sox and Mookie Betts makes it 3-0. And then Anthony Ramirez singles on a line drive. And the left fielder Giancarlo Stanton scores Andrew Benintendi. It was 4-0 for Red Sox for 2. And then Howdy Ramirez. Added Sox on the right fielder Aaron Judge scores Mookie Betts. Then Aaron Benintendi in third base was 5-0 in favor of the Red Sox before. And then after Aaron Judge gets the Yankees on the board with a homer and the right fly ball to center field. Bottom of 6, J.D. Martinez doubles on a short fly ball there. Center fielder Shane Robinson that scores Mookie Betts. And then Benintendi scores. It was 7-1 in favor of the Red Sox. And then Rafael Devers had a second rider. Center fielder Shane Robinson that scores Howdy Ramirez. They made it 8-1 in favor of the Red Sox. And then Christian Vasquez reached on the fielder by third baseman Miguel Enar that scores J.D. Martinez. And Enar Martinez Nunez in third. And it's 9-1 in favor of the Red Sox. And then Buckled walks to make it 10-1 for Red Sox. And then Mookie Betts with a cherry at the top, a grand slam on the left center field that scores Jack Murray and Vasquez and Holdes. The Boston Red Sox on fire. 9 in a row as they blow out the New York Yankees 14-1 beyond Chris Sales. 6 innings pitch, gave him maintenance and struck out 8 ball. Luis Severino got lost. Next up for the Red Sox, the Sox and Yankees go ahead again tomorrow at 10 p.m. with David Price by the Red Sox one. Mr. Tanaka on the mound for the Yankees. Okay, looking at the other scores by the Major Leagues. LA Angels leading the Texas Rangers 11-1 in the top of the ninth. Top of the 8th is the Minnesota Twins leading the Houston Astros 3-1 in the top of the 8th. Top of the 9th, Seattle Mariners leading the Kansas City Royals 8-3. Top of the 9th, St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers 10-1 in the top of the 9th. Top of the 9th, it's the San Diego Padres leading the Rockies 5-2. LA Dodgers leading the Oakland Athletics 2-0 in the middle of the 4th. Top of the 3rd, San Francisco Giants leading the Arizona Diamondbacks leading the San Francisco Giants 2-0. Tampa Bay Rays over the Chicago White Sox 6-5. Chicago Cubs fall to Pittsburgh Pirates 8-5. Cleveland Indians over the Detroit Tigers 2-1. Toronto Blue Jays over the Baltimore Orioles 2-1. Philadelphia Phillies over the Cincinnati Reds 6-1. Washington Nationals over the Atlanta Braves 4-1. New York Mets over the Miami Marlins 8-6. And how about the Red Sox? Down in Washington, the Boston Celtics played their second to last game of the season against the Washington Wizards. Down in D.C. And it looked good for the Celtics early on. In the first quarter, they had a 30-22 lead. And they had the halftime break up 54-52. But then, the Bullets took over the third and fourth quarter as the Celtics fought to the Bullets. 113-101 dropped to 54-27 this season as John Wall at 29 points and 11 assists to the win for the Wizards. Wow. Jaylen Brown at 27 points to the loss for the Celtics. Next up for the season, they'll play their final regular season game against the Brooklyn Nets tomorrow night at 8 o'clock at the Garden. Okay, other NBA score. Sean Hornets leading the Indiana Pacers 119-193. Philadelphia 76ers leading the Atlanta Hawks, went to the final 121-113. Phoenix Suns over the Dallas Mavericks 124-97. Utah Jazz over the Golden State Warriors 117-77 with 112 left the fourth quarter end. Second quarter underway in Los Angeles. Houston Rockets leading LA Lakers 23-16. And take a look at the standings. The Celtics have the 2 seed, so if the playoffs were to start tonight, they'll be taking on the Miami Heat, who are tied with the Washington Wizards for 7th place. And the only playoff spot in line is that final 8th-place spot as the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Denver Nuggets are tied for that final playoff spot in the Western Conference. And it all comes down to an 8 o'clock showdown in the Target Center between the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Denver Nuggets. So, winner of tomorrow night's Denver-Minnesota game will get the final spot in the Western Conference. And if the Celtics win or lose, they'll still keep the 2 seed. If Miami wins and Washington loses, then the Celtics will have the Miami Heat. And if the Wizards win and the Heat lose, then the Celtics will have the Wizards. So anything can happen. On the Wheaton Lions side, the Wheaton Lions dropped the first game of the softball game to the Wellesley Blue 5-4. And then they defeated Wellesley 11-8 in the second game. The Wheaton baseball team defeated WPI in the Worcester 10-6, and the Wheaton women's tennis fall to MIT 9-0. Okay. Take a look at some sports news on this. Tuesday, Robert Kraft's shed light on Tom Brady's contract situation. As Patriots prepare to deal with Tom Brady's contract, it becomes an issue. Initial cats filed a college basketball scandal. Kansas, North Carolina State named this time. Donovan Mitchell should not lose the Super Bowl. Worried. Dodson with a definition of rookie. Also, the championship league collapsed with his months with run out years in the making. Richie had cognitive overtime would leave a glaring role on an already sparse offensive line. Alabama football team visits Trump in the White House. LeBron James said he'll ditch social media again for the 2018 NBA playoffs. Indiana said James got ahead of more cruel cancel college basketball probe. Liverpool Champions League Manchester City's lofty staff. Commented to his factors as White House Sox hosted raised in front of a very few fans this week. Sundays will show a new Angels tradition. In Miami, the Bears play baseball in Corte Younger Fair from a Caribbean island. Kentucky's roller coaster roster provides more questions than answers ahead of 2018-2019. And Lakers promote Andre Ingram after 10 years in the G League. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news of this late Tuesday, April 10th, 2018. Peter, hope you have a good night with a good positive, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. More important, hope you have a good night.